one of the things I enjoy about making political content for social media is the never-ending supply of dumb fucks who just glom on to a new talking point without doing an ounce of research. And talking about the unofficial Department of Government Efficiency, which doesn't actually exist because it was never formed by Congress, which is what is needed to form a new department, like the Department of Education or the Department of Defense. This person says, love it when you're wrong. Of course, they get the wrong "you're" in there because would it be a comment from a Trump-humping cultist if they didn't get the wrong "you're" in there? The department, talking about the Department of Government Efficiency, was created under Obama. Trump just renamed and repurposed a department. When was this department formed? What was the name of the bill that formed the department? Because remember, you can't just form a new department with a stroke of a pen like Trump is trying to do. It takes an act of Congress to form a new department. So for those of you who might be outside of the United States and wonder what the hell we're talking about, our federal government has departments. So there's the Department of Defense, which covers all of our national defense. That department had to be created by Congress, and it's funded by Congress, and only an act of Congress can dissolve that department. Then there's the Department of Education, right? Created by Congress, funded by Congress, and can only be dissolved by Congress. This department, the Department of Government Efficiency, was never created by Congress, never approved by Congress, and therefore doesn't actually exist. It's just a made-up thing in Trump's mind. The heads of the departments, the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, currently, the Secretary of the Department of Education, the Secretary of this, the Secretary of that. Those people who run the federal departments are confirmed by Senate. In other words, there are hearings. They're peppered with questions from senators on both sides of the aisle, and then an up or down vote is held on their confirmation. If they're confirmed, they get to run the department. If they're not, they don't get to run the department. Something that didn't happen with Elon Musk, right? This is this is not a real department, and he's not the head of a real department. You say the department was created under Obama, yet the last federal department to be created in the United States of America was done so under Bush. It was the Department of Homeland Security. Department of Homeland Security was the last department to be formed by Congress, and W. Bush signed the legislation to establish said department when he was president. So no, I'm not wrong. You're wrong. Because there has not been a new department formed in this country since just after 9/11, and that would be the Department of Homeland Security, the department that Kristi Noem is currently the secretary of. I think, was it Tom Ridge was the first one? I should have looked that up before I did this video, but I believe he was the first ever Secretary of Homeland Security. But you say that the department was formed under Obama. So it should be simple for you to show me the legislation that was created to form a new department under Obama, what the name of that department was, when that department was created by Congress, and when Obama signed that legislation into law to make that department official. Can't wait for your reply.